Hello and welcome. Yay, yay, yay. Happy day. It's Thursday. How are you? Rachel Clare coming to you live. Here in Boulder, Colorado, where I live on Thursday, there is an actual phrase where you say, Happy Thursday, because we have a cruiser bike ride where all these awesome people in town meet up at a park and ride around town all night, and they're dressed fun, and there's different themes and different costumes, and if you see them or you join with them or cross them on the bike path, they say Happy Thursday, or we say Happy Thursday, Happy Thursday. So I've joined in before, and it's fun, and then they end up somewhere where they can all hang out. It's a super good time. So anyway, I am Rachel Clare. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Live Your Divine Life, this sacred space that I have created where we feminine, beautiful women who are waking up, who are owning our power, who are acknowledging and growing, honing, crafting our gifts in the psychic arts, the healing arts, the intuitive arts. This is a place where we can connect, and I really am teaching a lot of basic healing tools as well, energy healing tools. So if you're new around here, I am a clairvoyant healer. I live and work in Boulder, Colorado, and I have a beautiful daughter named Sophia. She is 1 year old, and starting this business as an entrepreneur has given me the opportunity to be able to work from home, and I coach and read women and men from all over the world, and I've been doing this for over 6 years now as my career. I used to be a public school teacher. And so if you are new around here, I just want to say welcome, 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 and thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad to have you. And I want to share that the main tools that I teach are energy healing tools. And these are the tools that if you went to psychic school, they would be the first tools that they would give you in how to heal yourself. So many people who are finding me and finding this group are sensitive, intuitive. You're a healer. Maybe you're a Reiki practitioner. And so I'm just here as a reminder and a friend and a sister on the path to say, make sure you're taking good care of yourself too, and you're setting good boundaries. And I've started this handy dandy weekly practice that I'm so excited to share with you because it can help just ground us. You know, we women have so much that we carry, and if you're feeling stuck and if you're feeling depressed, you're probably carrying other people's energy. So it's super important to let it go. You got to ground from your root chakra all the way to the center of the earth. And you got to know how to let go. And you got to know how to set your auric boundaries. And you got to know how to replenish with gold suns and all that jazzy stuff. So those are the tools that I usually talk about and teach. But I actually chose something called Choosing Every 10 Seconds this week for our weekly practice. And I share with you Access Consciousness tools, which Access Consciousness is tools and processes, workshops, classes, programs, all about really just choosing more consciousness. And then I also share a lot of psychic healing energy tools. And so this one this week is Choosing in 10-second increments, and it's from Access Consciousness. And I wanted to read to you this awesome chapter, or not, I'm not going to read the whole chapter, but I want to share with you a little bit about what is this choosing in 10-second increments. So it says, imagine you've got 10 seconds to live the rest of your life. The world is filled with lions, tigers, bears, and snakes. They're going to eat you. You've got 10 seconds. What are you going to choose? If you do everything in your life in 10-second increments, then you cannot make a wrong decision. If you do anger for 10 seconds and get over it, you don't make a wrong choice. If you love for 10 seconds, you can love anyone and everyone for that amount of time, no matter who they are. You can hate someone for 10 seconds. You can divorce your spouse for 10 seconds, and you can love him or her in the next 10 seconds. If you live in 10-second increments, you will create being in the present moment. Most people, rather than living in the moment, keep trying to create a plan and a system for the future so it will show up the way they want it. But there's only one place we can live, and that is right here and right now. Anything else kills you. You don't get to have a life. You miss out on your own life. And I really love this because this is from Dane or no, this is from Gary Douglas, and he's the founder of Access Consciousness. And this book that I'm reading is really awesome. It's called Money is Not the Problem, You Are. It's full of lots of great tools. But it's also what Eckhart Tolle, who's one of my favorite spiritual teachers, talks about a lot. That the present moment is really our portal to power. And these psychic healing tools that I teach are really about getting us anchored in the body so we're actually in the present moment. So many of us hear that we're supposed to do that, we should be present, but we don't know what that means and we don't know what that looks like. And I can tell you that if you're not in your body, who is? Someone or something else, some other energy might be in your body. So really letting go of depression and anxiety and healing and getting unstuck is about learning how to anchor into our own bodies, connecting into our root chakra, learning to tune into our chakras, to heal them, to open them, to get them to ground to the earth so we can let go and really begin to work with running earth and cosmic energies and gold suns. These are the way we start to psychically really get present in the body, anchored in the here and now. And that's our access to power. And choosing every 10 seconds, really committing to living a life that's a little more or a little less goal-oriented, I guess, helps us to really be present. So in 10 seconds, you can start to break down the conditioning that has you figuring things out and planning in advance. You can learn how to choose and how to be present. You can't judge in 10 seconds because it's here and it's gone. We prolong our agony in life by judging ourselves and then trying to fix what we have judged. But what if you just said, oh, well, I did that for 10 seconds. Now what would I like to choose? That is power. That is access to power. Oh, well, I did that. I'm going to let it go. Now what do I want to choose? And in this 10 seconds, and in this 10 seconds, you can choose anything. So that's why I love this tool, and I hope that you'll try it on for size and play with it a little bit, and just do it with joy and amusement. That's one of the greatest vibrations. It's one of the highest vibrations, and I've actually heard it said by my psychic teachers that amusement is the only emotion that is present in the afterlife on the other side when you're out of your body. It's amusement. It's a super high vibration. And so I invite you, especially here in this group, to be in a place of amusement. I was very amused. I'm so excited. We're over 1,000 people now in this group. I've been growing it for about the last year, and I'm so glad to have you all. And when we start getting new people, we might get some people in who, aren't in the right place. So I had shared a picture in this group that said witches, and it was the full moon, and it was just talking about women who are witchy, like honoring the earth and things like that. And I don't really have any sort of trigger or attachment to that world, and I don't call myself a witch necessarily, and I'm not like practicing witchcraft or any of those things, although everything that, I think we women in our power can all be called witchy. I actually love that word because how much charge is there around that word, right? Throughout the eons of all these women being crucified and killed as witches, and same with the word psychic. So, I'm all about tearing down the old paradigm, all these judgments, all this energy that's in these words. We really need to just loosen up and lighten up. So the whole point of the story is I had shared that, and then someone in the group had reported that post to me as the owner, creator, admin of the group. Someone had reported it to me. And I was just so amused because, I shared that post and someone was reporting it to me, and I imagine that someone got triggered, or they don't like that word, or they had some sort of reaction. And so I just want to say, this is really a place to just be in a high vibe. It's really a place to really check ourselves. So if you're finding yourself judging, assessing, reacting, resisting, and you want to attack, or you want to report, or you want to go take some action based on whatever sort of reaction is arising in you, I really invite you to begin to work with the tools of coming back into yourself and maybe just anchoring in to yourself and kind of really digging deep with what is making you triggered. What's going on in you that's making you triggered? So I really invite you to just approach everything with amusement. And if you're new around here, this group is really about just lightness and love and joy, and learning to use our gifts and our talents and our abilities and all of our senses to really live empowered lives, to really be free of the constraints of the past, of the constraints that are put on us by other people and this culture, government, teachers, schools, churches. It's really about freeing ourselves to really be authentic and to live authentic lives and to really choose freely who we want to be, what we want to create, who we want to surround ourselves with. So if you want to, react to things and be judgy, and you want to report stuff, and you're just kind of in a negative space and all of that, then maybe this isn't the right place for you. And I certainly also really invite you to use the tools to help release whatever you're carrying that has you maybe feel stuck or whatever. So I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much. And if you have any questions, anything you're wrestling with, please feel free to post them in the comments. I'd love to connect with you. I also open up space in my calendar every month for some free strategy sessions. So if you are ever stuck, you're struggling, you're wrestling with anything, and you want to connect, you want to get some wisdom, be in a safe space, get reflection about what I think might be going on in your blind spots, as I like to call them, please consider signing up for a free strategy session. I would love to connect with you, talk to you, and get to know you. This group is all about really bringing women together in sisterhood, in connection, to be empowered, so that we can really create the planet of our dreams, where we're really just super abundant and loving and high vibe and really sharing our divine gifts. We're infinite light beings here having an amazing experience. We might as well have some fun and connect along the way. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So much love to you. Namaste and happy Thursday, my friends. Bye-bye.